Browns offensive tackle and Hall of Famer Joe Thomas talks about the lack of use with Quinshon Judkins against the Steelers.
I was surprised that they didn't at least feed Judkins more. I mean, he had 12 carries in the game. He only had a 3-yard average. It was pretty obvious that Pittsburgh's defense was saying, all right, as long as this guy doesn't beat us, we're going to be okay and we're going to win this game. But when he's really your best weapon on offense and he's a rookie and he's a guy that you're trying to still incorporate in the offense and figure out what are the run schemes that he likes the most, what are the blocking schemes that the offensive line really likes with him in there, I still think you need to be able to find a way to get him the football because he's your most explosive weapon on offense. And the last thing you want is your quarterback throwing the ball 50 times. So I was pretty surprised that they didn't just feed him the ball more or even just give him an opportunity to get some shorter passes. Just put the ball in his hand. He's your best player. He had 0 receptions. He had 12 carries. He needs to touch the ball 20 times every game. I really think that that's the way it is. And understanding that he is your best asset on offense. He's the guy that's going to take the most pressure off your quarterback. And even if it means in some more unconventional ways, I think he needs to be a much bigger part of the game plan.
We talked about it last segment. They did a nice job of taking it away from him. The screen pass is something I was sitting there going, give it a shot. He's much better in the pass game as a receiver than I thought he would be coming out of Ohio State.
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head. It's not running the ball; it's throw it to him. It could be screens. It could be get him out. Look, they tried the one play where they had him sort of in the flat running a little rail route, and Nick Herbig did a great job disguising his coverage, and Dylan Gabriel didn't see him. It almost resulted in a pick six. But that's where I sort of look at this and say, look, teams are going to try to take Quinshon Judkins and the running game away. So what can you do? Move him around the formation. Maybe it's put him out in the slot or something, throw the ball to him. There's less guys out there. See if he can create something there. Him, Dylan Sampson, whatever. But I think it comes down to how do you create touches for him that have less guys in his way. And the easiest way to do that is to come up with some passing concepts that work for him. He is a really talented receiver. I think his hip flexibility and his ability to sort of frame the ball are really impressive. Like, you know, for people, you get into comparisons with Nick Chubb. He's a far more natural receiver than Nick Chubb ever was. He may never be the as gifted as a pure runner, but that ability, if you just take a couple guys out of his way, he becomes far more dangerous. So I absolutely agree with the notion of they're taking away the running game. Find ways to get him the ball in other ways.